require some of her money to help carry the family. But if we really think that that woman has really been well taken care of, then we think that that man has made the sacrifices that are necessary. Now, we realize that there are some rich and famous men that have done a little bit of everything, and they got a whole lot of money, and they done showered that woman with the money and the gifts and the home and all that. But that woman could be just as miserable, so we know it's not money. We know it's not whether you take the money that she makes and use it, or whether you don't need it and you just got enough to do it like that. But there are some things as human beings that we need. Men and women alike. We need to know that I was looking at a talk show, and I thought this really summed part of it up real good. And they were talking about the emotions of women, and it said women want to be desired. In other words, especially when they marry, they want that husband to be able to look at them and give them the impression that out of all that's going on, that woman is special enough to that person that he desires. Well, I may not totally agree with that but it's a good start. Because in other words, out of all the things that we have to look at, if our wife, we look at her with desire in our eyes, it lets her know that she's important. But men, it's going to take you to do some more than just desiring our wives to make them satisfied. It's a good start. But you got to work on some other things. You got to do it, I got to do it, we all got to do it. Because one thing about it, if you ever want, my wife and I, we go through some changes from time to time. And there are some times when it seems like everything's just falling right to place. There's no happier feeling than to walk into that kind of atmosphere at home. I don't care what you done been through at work. You get home and things is gelling, and it's like, wow, this is the place to be. Well, let me bring it to the spirit realm. When you come to the house of the Lord, and the musical instruments is on cue and in time and in tune, and the Spirit of the Lord is in the place, and the pastor gets up and preaches a word, and you know that the Lord gave him the word,